Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. We're going to take a look at who and what's coming towards you in love and life, with the energy around you and what you're dealing with. So let's take a look. I'll also be looking at Aries through Pisces and getting a message for the person that's on your mind. And let's go. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Libra if you want to win a personal reading. I keep forgetting to say that. You, the Chariot card, the energy that's around you, the Chariot card, and you're ready to move forward. You guys, and I was going to say this, the Tower in reverse. You have some purging to do. You have some letting go of, and this doesn't have to be so heavy. But something's holding you back from your freedom, and it could be luggage. It could be, things you're bound to, things you're holding on to. You're ready to move forward and expand in the Ace of Wands, but the Tower in reverse can say you're resistant change, and I get the Ten of Cups. What's your block here? The Knight of Swords. It's like you're still the Wheel of Fortune. You're ready for growth. And there's an energy of the Ace of Wands in the heart of your reading. And the Ace of Wands is talking about inspiration, new ideas, new creativity, the Chariot card, being called on this journey to move forward. Right? We're meant to move forward, meant to grow, the Ten of Cups, finding our happiness, finding our family, finding our soul group, finding, togetherness with people and feeling connected and feeling happy and abundant. And this week, it seems to be very important to you. And the Tower in reverse, it's a big change for you. It's a change of perspective for you. And it seems to be like, you want to get rid of something. You've got to clear out the old to make room for the new. Now, this could even be just cleaning out your bathroom drawer for some of you women that have makeup from the 1980s. And it's focusing and exploring new opportunities, opening up. You're craving, for some of you, this is the energy that's coming through the reading, this sense of freedom. And when you let go of the luggage that you're carrying with you, the Chariot is going to move full speed ahead, and it's just going to Spirit is going to take the reign. Let Spirit take the reign. Your focus here is really on togetherness and happiness. Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. There's an opportunity for something to really inspire you this week. A new passion coming into your life, a new creative idea. Maybe you've had the ideas already and you're like, oh, and you're so far ahead. You're thinking of the bigger picture, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. To me, the block is you really got to cut out the bullshit. What is not serving your purpose any longer that you know? And I know that my Tauruses can be very sentimental and really hold on to things, just things that are really important to you. But everything has an energy and everything has a time and a place. And some things are not serving you. Some things retain the energy of whatever you were going through during a certain time period. I look at some of the frames I have around pictures, and I find that I can't put those pictures out because the frames remind me of a time period, of a way I felt during that time period. So I really need to take the picture and create a new frame around the energy that I'm in now. We're always evolving. We're not the same person we were before. And it's inevitable. I'm going to tell you right now, like the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower in reverse, it's like you may be resisting change, the ebbs and flows of life. You may be resisting. You may be holding on tightly, like you just don't want to let, it's just too much work right now, or you just, we'll do it tomorrow. But something's shaken up in your life. Something's happening. The Tower card's going to come in, and the Tower card's going to say, you've got to move. All right. So maybe you're coming from an eight bedroom house, and you've got to move down to a 3-bedroom apartment. What are you going to do with all that stuff? Maybe you're thinking about moving or leaving a job, or you're thinking about getting into a relationship, and you're looking around your house and you don't even have room for anybody to move in if you wanted somebody to move in with you. These are just examples. You're carrying energy somewhere in your energy field, in your home, in your life. You're holding on to some energy that's it's like, that's why there's feng shui. There's a way to move things around. And even Buddha said, it's like you got to move everything, your books, everything gets stagnant. Everything has to change. And so there's this energy of Ace of Wands, like getting going, initiate, do this. Don't wait for it to happen to you. Make it happen. You don't want to have to get rid of something when you're not ready to. You just don't. And so to bring you happiness, I am feeling like you're seeking freedom. You're wanting to open up. You're wanting to move forward. You are wanting to like expand in this reading. There's happiness out there. There's something that's pulling you, and yet your hooves are in the ground, and you're trying to move, and yet you're carrying the weight of the past memories, past shit. You can't take that with you when you go, by the way. And so your message here is cutting out the bullshit that is no longer serving you anymore. Do some sort of ceremony. All right, this was the past. All right, this is the past. This goes. Make room for new. Let's see what else I get for you, and then I'll go into the love. You have air showing up for you. You have Cancer showing up for you. The Wheel of Fortune is showing up for you as well, too. And I don't want to skip this message. And the Hierophant, Taurus, that's your energy. All right, this is about being rigid and holding on too hard to your values and to ways, the traditions, and the way you want things. All right, getting stuck in ways of thinking and the ways you have to have things. So you may be getting shaken up. You've got to let go of the way you hold on to even beliefs. Your beliefs are changing. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is showing here that life's changing. Life's always changing, and we got to go with the ebbs and flows of life and to let go of control and let things happen, right? And go with the flow here. If you're feeling like you're down and out, or you're feeling like things aren't moving for you, you're feeling stuck, this is where I'm getting the energy that you may be keeping yourself, holding yourself back. You're trying to control the Wheel of Fortune. And if you bend down, there's a chance, the wheel always goes up and down, it ebbs and flows. So just know that the Wheel of Fortune is upright, and it's showing you, this is a turning point in your life. This is a chance for you to move towards your own happiness. This week shows a lot around relationships and feeling connected and being together with somebody that you really feel deeply connected with. We've got the Edge here. Take a chance, do something different. So you're riding on the edge here. You see this pathway, you see the Chariot ready to go. You're moving towards this path, and there's this energy of exploring what's out there. And you're on the edge of something amazing. Let go of what is no longer serving you so that you can expand and see what the universe brings in for you. All right, let's see love. Let's see what to expect in love this week. We do have the Ace of Wands just showed up for you, and we're seeing taking a chance, standing on the edge, trying something new, going for it. All right, instead of staying, it's really this energy of purging and renewing, growth and expansion. Queen of Pentacles. All right, so this is somebody's got you on their mind. All right, so love, you've got to, it shows here You know, that's your energy. Everything I just said in the last reading. I mean, you take things serious, you're a hard worker, you're very independent, but you can also be kind of rigid and you know, stuck in your ways too, because why? Your ways work. You know you get shit done. You know how things go. You know, and the thing is though, is that the universe is trying to test you now to get out of your comfort zone and to shake this off. All right. So you are showing up on somebody's mind here. You are showing up in somebody's energy field. Somebody has a lot of respect for you and has deep admiration for you. All right. And feels very, you know, feels this very nurturing and grounded energy. And you got the Tower card in reverse here too for your person. I just shuffled these cards. You got the Page of Pentacles. You have somebody kind of afraid of change too. Somebody, and this is, I'm feeling it could be a mirror of your energy. And the Chariot card, right? The Seven of Wands, let down your guards. The Eight of Wands, let the passion in. We got the Judgment card. All right. So I am getting this energy of the Queen of Pentacles is coming out. The way you're reading for what to expect in love this week, I feel like some of you are judging situations and you're being too judgy on a situation. All right. The Queen of Pentacles is showing up, and that can be Taurus can be very judgmental. I need things to meet my expectations. I need things to go exactly the way I want them to go. I know how things work. And you've got the Tower in reverse again, too. Page of Pentacles is saying, try something new. You've got to give this a chance. You got to give this a go. You got to move forward this week. Put your step in with something different. Try in different ways than you normally do things. Your way is getting boring. Time to find some fun. Explore. The Judgment call, following your truth. This is a second chance for you. You're on the edge of a second chance. You're on the verge here of finding some happiness and success in your life. The Page of Pentacles is saying you got to get your feet wet. You got to move forward. All right, it's like a freshman. You're a freshman again. You're not the Queen of Pentacles. You've already conquered that part of your life. You've already did something. You've already achieved something. The Ace of Wands says you want passion in your life. This week, you're wanting something exciting. You got to light that fire up and you got to go for it. Seven of Wands, assert yourself. Discipline. Eight of Wands, things could really get exciting for you this week. Very fast, passionate energy coming in. Right? We're seeing an energy of communication, getting out there and exploring. For some of you that are single, this is making a choice. You got to stop judging people. Stop judging people where they're at, what they're doing. Oh, they're too young for me, or they're too old for me, or they got a different job, or they don't wear the right shoes, they don't do this, they don't have enough money. Think back. I don't know for some of you, but I'll tell you what, when I was younger, I didn't know where I was going to go. My ex and I, we built a huge business together. And we started from like nothing. We both came from a shitstorm. You don't know. So it is not judging a book by its cover and allowing love in, because a part of it is you may be judging somebody else because you're afraid that they're going to judge you. Right? And so you want somebody to be perfect and fit a certain way you want them to be. And love's not perfect. You want somebody that's going to challenge you. And I feel like you've got somebody here on your mind who's got you on their mind who is challenging the fuck out of you. And it might be stressing you out because it's not working the way you want it to. It's not going exactly the way you want it to. And you're being stubborn in some ways. You might not realize it, and maybe this reading isn't for you. But somebody could be really challenging you, really trying to get your attention, really provoking you, really triggering you, really, and it's meant to break you out of that Hierophant, that Tower card, break you out of old patterns, old ways of thinking. It could be somebody is meant to be in your life. I think of Shrek and I think of donkey. Right? Who's your donkey coming in? Right? Or are you the dog? Maybe it's vice versa. Maybe there's a Shrek coming in and you're meant to break this person out of their comfort zone. Right? Maybe they're too serious. You could be mirroring each other, right? But it could be vice versa. But you do have an energy here of the Judgment card, and not judging a book by its cover when it comes to love this week, and not judging a situation based off of your past and the way you've always done things. the way you've always done things. You've got to let somebody in, and you've got to let somebody shake the shit out of your situation so you can grow and expand. We always grow from the people that challenge us the most. We always grow. When we're uncomfortable, we grow. And you seem to be very comfortable. All right. You're very comfortable. You like things the way you like, and you look good, Taurus. I'm not sitting here trying to be like, oh, Taurus, you got to do this. You look good. You be fine exactly the way you are. It's just that the Ace of Wands was coming up for you, and it's showing that you're wanting passion in your life. You're wanting happiness. You're wanting something different. So that's where your reading is stemming. There could be another Earth energy. There could be an Aries. There could be a Scorpio coming into your life. Now that is completely opposite of you. And this could be why your life is being, there's somebody driving you mad, driving you crazy, right? And again, this could be vice versa. There could be a Cancer. But I am seeing it's about understanding this week. How can we either relearn each other, or how can we try something new? How can we discover a new path? How can we build a new foundation? How can we just approach this in a different way and get to know each other? The Page of Pentacles shows somebody trying to offer something to you this week, somebody who really cares or is very interested in you. So you are manifesting here when it comes to love, this new beginning. So again, you see the Page of Pentacles, and then you see the Chariot card. Now this can move slow or it can move faster. It's dependent on what you're carrying. Are you ready to explore and learn something new, go in a new direction, see what's out there? Or are you just going to keep trudging the past? You know, and the Chariot card is showing here there could be some fast movement, some passion this week for you when it comes to love. All right, let's see Aries to Pisces. With that being said, and only take what resonates. All right, let's go. Because I have a great energy for you, Taurus, right? I was meditating here. You've got Sagittarius and Scorpio energy showing up. You have Jupiter energy showing up. You have this sense of, the sky's the limit. Think outside the box right now. And it's about bringing the fire into your life right now, bringing the fire back into your life. Who inspires you? What inspires you? And going for it. And, not being afraid to let loose a little bit. There's the Eight of Wands again now. That's twice the Eight of Wands is coming in your reading. So the Eight of Wands is, to me, it's news, it's passion, it's excitement. It's exciting things coming your way. You're on the edge of it, but you got to go for it too, because the universe can bring these things to you. You can get invited to all kinds of parties, but if you don't want to go, you're going to miss the fun. Right? Or maybe you think this is where, no, I'm having more fun at home. All right. But this could be what you need to break out of. I'm stuck in my ways. I want to be home. What's fun for you might not be fun for me. I can hear my Taurus is saying that. Right? Well, this is why I'm saying some fire's coming into your life, right? So what once wasn't fun for you could be fun for you if you gave it another shot. You don't know what it's going to taste like now. I didn't like mashed potatoes when I was a kid, and I love mashed potatoes now. Aries, you got options with an Aries, 7 of Cups, all right? So an Aries sees so much potential. An Aries here, you have an Aries that's got you on their mind. The 7 of Cups to me is, maybe they feel a little uncertain at times about where things are going to go. And you have an Aries, you can go back to their reading. Aries is, kind of going through their own thing right now. We are in the full moon of Aries right now, going through some changes. I see potential for a relationship, but to me, it's also about, letting go a little bit and creating some new pathways with an Aries, seeing where things go. All right. Trying new things with an Aries. If you've been battling an Aries and it's not working the way you're going with an Aries, this is the universe saying you got to find another route. All right. And so the 7 of Cups can be, creating something new or thinking something, other ways, creative ways to bring happiness back into the relationship. We have Taurus, you have the King of Cups, right? You have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy showing up in your energy. All right, so this is about grounding in, opening up, and being vulnerable, not being afraid to be vulnerable with your feelings. All right, maybe it's about some of you, tapping into that charm of yours and being a little bit more friendly with people, open with people, talkative with people. Believe it or not, Scorpio is very, very sociable, and we're your opposite sign. All right, so it is showing here this energy of maybe people are reading you wrong. Maybe people are seeing you so serious. The Queen of Pentacles can come across very, very, I used to say this, before, it's like kind of like stuck up and snobby at times because you're the shit. Right? Virgo, it's usually a Virgo energy, but it can be Taurus too, right? And you might just seem like you're very independent and you don't need anybody. Right, but inside you're like, no, I'm a big mushy ball. I want to have some fun, and I want to express my love, and I want to feel, because I know you feel deep. You're Venus, and so you have this energy of being vulnerable. You have this energy of opening up your heart and not being so stoic when it comes to your heart. Right? Tap into those feelings of yours and be more social and open and friendly to people and see where it gets you. If you're single, this could be what's happening. With another Taurus, it seems like you could be mirroring each other. You guys, you might be a power couple when it comes to staying serious, but you both kind of want to take it to another notch. You want to open up and be a little bit more vulnerable, communicate your feelings. Gemini, Wheel of Fortune, go with the flow with a Gemini. There's going to be some ups and downs all around with the Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune, you met for a reason, right? Here, your Gemini's here to teach you something. Let go a little bit. Sometimes it might be working, sometimes it's not. The Wheel of Fortune is up here, so it does feel as though if you're going through some sort of upheaval, you're at a turning point. Things are going to start turning out in your favor here. There is this energy of a maybe. It depends on if you can let go and go with the flow with this connection with the Gemini. Cancer, the Hanged Man. So you got a Cancer seeing things differently. Now they're pulling back from you, but it doesn't mean they let go of you, right? So you're kind of in this energy of limbo. You've got them in their feelings. You've got them in their, thinking about what they really want, right? Which direction are we going in, right? So it could be a little bit of a waiting period with you and your Cancer, but I just feel this energy is surrender and trust, because if it's not for you, you'll know it, you'll surrender, you'll let go, and something better will come in. And if they are for you, believe me, they'll come back around. Leo, the Queen of Swords. So Leo has their focus on. Leo is seeing things clearly. Leo knows what they want, and they're trying to be honest with with you and communicate with you. And I do feel like they are being honest and as communicative as possible with you. And there is an energy here with the Queen of Swords of where can we see things from each other's perspective. Now, the Queen of Swords for me right now is also not letting your emotions and your personal opinions about the situation get in the way of your communicating with your Leo. All right. This is about facts. What are the facts? Can we get to the truth? Can we just keep our emotions out of it and stop holding on to grudges or stop being angry with each other or trying to get our point across? And this is vice versa. If you guys are because you guys are both kind of fixed energies, very proudful, and very strong energies. All right. So this is where sometimes I think the bull and the lion need to really look at facts and not get caught up in their feelings. All right. Because when a Taurus and when a Leo are hurt, man, they will pull back, and I don't know who can stay in their corner longer. I think Leos have said they could, but I think a bull can. But we all have our different experiences. So this is about looking at the facts and communicating our truth and being realistic this week when it comes to your Leo. Virgo, 10 of Pentacles. You got a Virgo invested in this, invested in you. All right. So this could even be a new Virgo coming through. I am feeling, you met for a reason. If you're going through some sort of struggle with a Virgo, it probably has something to do with their own responsibilities, their money, their family, their work, or health. Right? It seems as though they are invested in you. It's all about communication. And I do see investment this week and things finally growing, making progress. Libra, same thing. All right. So the Knight of Pentacles is showing up. It looks like Libra is kind of caught up in their own everyday to do things, trying to figure things out. Maybe they're stuck in a rut, or, just dealing with something that's taking a little bit more of their attention. All right. So I wouldn't overthink this when it comes to a Libra. It seems like you're moving in the right direction, and it's going to require a little bit of patience. All right, we have Scorpio, the Nine of Cups. All right, so feeling pretty happy with a Scorpio. All right, it seems as though there's a lot of rewards in this relationship, and staying optimistic if you are currently going through some ins and outs with the Scorpio. It's like stay focused on the positive here. All right, remember to focus on the good things that make you happy. Do things together. Talk about things that make you happy. With the Nine of Cups, this is self-love, self-care, and this is a very rewarding relationship for those of you in a connection that you are already in a relationship with. Now, if you're single and you're trying to connect with a Scorpio, to me, it shows stay optimistic. All right. You've got to have love for yourself. You got to know your worth. You got to go in this because they really have feelings for you. The Nine of Cups to me is showing that there is a possibility here to get in a relationship with a Scorpio. Sagittarius, Seven of Swords, could be hiding something from you. All right. They could be hiding something from you. And the Seven of Swords just means this week you could get some sort of confession. Your Sagittarius is going to try and find any way around to get to you, or to figure something out, or do anything to hide something from you. So this week, and it doesn't have to be negative, it could be reading between the lines, and they may finally come clean about something. Capricorn, the King of Swords, right? So Capricorn here is the same thing. Can we look at the facts? Can we keep our emotions out of it? Can we look at the bigger picture? Can we see each other's perspective? So you got some sort of truth coming in with the Capricorn, but it is about dialing in down and getting out of our emotions and trying to focus on what's really happening here, because it seems pretty positive and things could work out with a Capricorn. Aquarius, we're seeing movement. All right. Hey, let's get things going. It's all about communication. Talk to me. What do I need to know? Let's understand. If there was a misunderstanding, this is about, trying to figure things out, but we can fix things and move forward. Pisces, Three of Pentacles, same thing. Pisces and you on the same page. Where are we going? We can work with this. We can move forward. And we can fix things, right? So it seems like a Pisces is on the same page. If you work with a Pisces, it seems like they're very interested in you, more than coworker. But I do see the two of you coming together and hanging out and seeing where things go. Eight of Wands. So let's do the yes or no. It's so easy to get triggered right now, guys, with the full moon energy. You got to understand every zodiac sign has their negative qualities. And if we can't handle them and we don't want to face our own shadows, yes, a Virgo can be very, very snobby at times, come across as snobby, as know-it-alls. And I know that Virgos, I'm a Virgo rising. We don't believe that. We don't think we are. We're more critical on ourselves. And most people who are hypercritical or who do come across like that are dealing with other things within. But that's what I'm talking about, though. It's about a way we might present ourselves. It doesn't mean it's our truth. All right. So when we get triggered with shadow things, it's something we've got to deal with within ourselves if something triggers us. Because I by no means am here to insult anybody or insult a sign and demean anybody, or it's just we all have the light and the shadow within us and the way people perceive us. Everybody has a different perspective, and every perspective is true. So let's see yes or no. Think of your question, yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no. Meditate on your question. Plus, I'll get you a bonus message. You have a maybe. You have the Wheel of Fortune showing up for you again. So this is, you know, going with the flow, knowing that life throws curveballs at us. All right. So anything is possible with this energy. But again, if we're stuck on something or we're trying to control a situation, it's karma. Karma is actions and consequences. So karma doesn't just happen to us. We make choices, and the choices always, you know, if we decide to do something or react to a situation or hang on to a situation and try and control the outcome of a situation, we're going to get what we're putting in and what we're creating. So this card is saying go with the flow here and trust that things are at a turning point and things could turn out in your favor. You know, just let the universe do its thing. And the answer is a maybe for you. All right. So I love you guys, and be easy, careful during this full moon energy. There's a lot of tension out there. There's chiron going on. There's a lot of healing energy. There's a lot of stuff. There's, you know, try and stay in, you know, centered and grounded in this energy. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow with all signs and super chat. So take care. Have a good night.